Hi, I'm Larry Berman, and here's what's on my radar this week. Well, I think vaccines are on everyone's mind. It's proving a little bit more difficult globally on the distribution side. You're hearing all kinds of stories of challenges. Israel did a study suggesting that Pfizer vaccine has only 33% efficacy as one dose, as opposed to the 95% they were touting once you get the secondary booster. So it's important both shots come in, and there are a lot of logistical challenges with them, and we're hearing stories from all over the world. But Anthony Fauci was quite happy as the new administration took over, and he's quite hopeful by the fall of this year that things will be relatively back to normal. I think everybody's really excited about that. But I think the markets are already, in that mode where, for the most part, have priced in a lot of that reopening, and that'll be the focus of our bull and bear trade of the week. So, but for the next 2 weeks, make no mistake, earnings from U.S. large cap companies, 50% by number of the S&P 500 are reporting in the next 2 weeks, and about 70% of the market cap. So next 2 weeks are it. All the big tech companies. I'm most interested in hearing from the likes of Tesla and some of the other names that have been wildly speculatively bid up over on nothing but air, it seems, and speculative call buying. So it's going to be important to see that Tesla not only delivers in terms of how many cars they say they're going to deliver on, but are they actually making money? Because at some point, ladies and gentlemen, that actually matters. To get included into the S&P 500, Tesla played all kinds of games with revenues, and we'll see. But I'm a bit of a bear here. I think the stock is at best worth half of what it trades for today. So, names like that are what we're focusing on in the next few weeks. So our bull and bear pick of the week are based on a couple ETFs that are ways to play some disappointment, and maybe the vaccines don't come into play as fast as we hope for and Fauci thinks. So again, a pairs trade here. SPHB, S&P 500, high beta names. So every quarter, they look at the highest beta names, the highest volatility names of the last year, and take an equal weight basket of 100 of them. And that, for the next quarter, are the stocks. So a lot of these stocks now are the stocks that have had tremendous volatility over the last year, i.e. a lot of the reopening names, a lot of the energy names. So they've been boosted up the last few months. And if if this is going to take a little bit longer than we'd like, those names probably disappoint a little bit here. And on the other side of that, the S&P low volatility names. So again, a basket of the 100 equally weighted names that have had the least volatility over the last year, and therefore should be a little bit safer if we go into a bit of a risk-off market at some point. But make no mistake, there's more stimulus coming. We heard it from Janet Yellen this week. We've heard it from all kinds of new members of the Biden administration. And the only question is how much. And I think it's going to be a little bit less than the 1.9, maybe 1.1, 1.2. We heard from Mitt Romney and some other, more progressive Republicans come out and say, no, 1.9 is too big. So that's going to take a few months to come in. But that's going to get done on a bipartisan basis. The big stimulus, the $3, $4, $5, $6 trillion stimulus of infrastructure over the next decade to create all the jobs and put everyone back to work, that is going to be done through reconciliation and a 50+1. And that is the big stimulus that could drive markets later in the year. We'll see how that goes. Have a great week, everybody. Remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Larry Berman Official, and make sure you add the alerts so you know when we have new content out. Have a great week, everyone.